Alright guys, Homer from Basement Figs, Elgin, Illinois, Zone 5B. It is Sunday, September 18th, and it's 7 a.m. in the morning. My neighbors must think I'm crazy, because if my family thinks I'm crazy, my neighbors are like, what the hell is going on? Here we are, Sunday, back with the Chicago Hardy, the in-ground. If you've been following the series, our main goal here is to try to ripen these fruits before the end of the season. Not much of an update this week. I'll give you a close-up of the figs, but pretty much what we're going to do today and focus on is we're just going to prune and pinch the top of this tree now. I don't really want it to grow any more taller this season. Any taller growth doesn't really matter for me, because I think what's going to happen is when we winterize it, we'll try to cut the tree around this height, and we'll go through that in a later video. But we're gonna trim and pinch the top, and then we also have some smaller figlets forming again, so we're gonna get to that. But let me give you guys a closer look, and you guys tell me if you guys notice a difference. I noticed a little bit of difference, but you guys let me know in the comments. All right guys, let's do this. Okay, so we got some color change on a couple of them. But these top ones, I don't know if they're gotten bigger. It looks like it. We got some small figlets forming on this branch, which I think I'm just gonna take off this whole entire branch. And then what we're definitely gonna do today is we are gonna take out the air layer, and the main focus of this video will probably be transplanting that air layer. Okay, like last video guys, I'm just gonna hyper prune this tree. Guys, I looked at the forecast. It's making me sad. We have about 3 more days in the 80s, and then the rest of the weather is like highs of 78, highs of 65, and then lows of 45, 54. It's fall here in Elgin, guys. Season went fast. So I already know the form I want with this fig tree. So anything I'm cutting right now doesn't really matter in my plans for the future. What really sucks is all of this, if I planned it properly, we could have got all these air layers or saved them for cuttings. But Chicago Hardy, as you can see the size of this tree, I'm gonna have tons of cuttings anyway. If you guys want a fig tree, let me know, hit a comment. I'll be more than happy to get you in the hobby, guys. It's a crazy one. And gardening is all about learning, right? All of this stuff that I'm doing now and the past videos is just knowledge for me for next season, right? This is always kind of an experiment, a learning process. So I learned a lot. I mean, I'm really hopeful we're gonna get a ripe fig from the in-ground Chicago Hardy, but worst case scenario, I learned a lot from this tree this year. So my neighbor just closed his door. He was like, what the fuck is going on? And they closed their windows. Something I also want to do, guys, is actually I'm going to leave the top. I'm aggressively clipping right now. I don't want to stress the tree too much, so I'm gonna do a little bit more, but again, the goal isn't to stress the tree out. All right, guys, looks like we butchered the tree here, but it is what it is. I'm not really caring too much about how the tree is looking at this point, because I'm assuming maybe another 6 weeks we have. These leaves will start to drop. I'm gonna cut it anyway. So again, our main goal is to get this tree to ripen its fruit before the end of the season. So now that we got that trimmed up, guys, let's go attack that air layer. We're gonna go ahead and remove it from the tree, and I'm gonna show you how I transplant that. All right, guys, we're down here with our Chicago Hardy air layer. We'll go ahead and take the tinfoil off. The roots look good. So what we're gonna do to get it is I'm just gonna cut right below my air layering ball. And there we go, guys. All right, guys, so that was the Chicago Hardy video for the week. We got a chance to prune it again. Got some progress on the in-ground tree. We cut out the air layer. We did a video on transplanting and staking. I think it was a good call getting rid of that second branch there, guys. Only time will tell. Again, this is Homer from Basement Figs, Elgin, Illinois, Zone 5B. Let's go, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks so much.